All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing from Hickory Motor Speedway. Austin Minute and Jacob Morgan have the front row. Matt Moniak and John Barry on the second row. Kyle McRecken, Martin D.P. Riggins on the third row. Russell Worth, Riley Maricchio on the fourth. Gage Branham and Andrew Thornton round out your top 10. Brendan Timon and Edmund Jones starting in 11th and 12th. Matt Bear in 13th, Chris Johnson in 14th, Connor Knowlton starting in 15th, Ryan McDaniel starts in 16th, Vern Springs starts 17th, Richie Joplin in 18th, and Justin Branham rounds out the 19-car field. Take a moment under pace laps. Make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that share button. Invite your friends and family to tune in. It helps these drivers. It helps the league get sponsors. Helps keep everything going. So please, like, follow, share. Drop in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering for here tonight. And especially hit that share button. We were running a little late tonight. Didn't get many shares in like we normally do. So any shares will help. Austin Minute dropping to the tail end of the field after last week's win. Jacob Morgan and Matt Moniak now have the front row. Out of turn 4, green flag is in the air. They're down and away at Hickory. This race has always been an exciting one. When they bring the legends here, they can go 3 and 4 wide. Things do get a little bit sketchy when they're 3 wide mid-pack. We've already got cars sliding. No caution yet. No, the caution is out. Lap 2. Look like John Barry, Vern Springs, possibly Edmund Jones involved. John Barry, whoa, looked like he got a tap coming through 3 and 4. Got sent around. Chaos here early. Edmund Jones also involved. And it looks like something is just going terribly wrong with Edmund's controls possibly. The Matt Bear is also been to pit road and on his way back out. If you have a favorite driver in the field, as always, drop in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. Hickory is a tight little track, and it does make for a lot of exciting races. But man, it is a bit tricky to drive. You have to balance the throttle, the brake, the steering. It is so bumpy. It is so easy, especially with these lightweight Legends cars, to send one around. Here we go, pace car back in. Matt Moniak fires there away. Green flag back in the air. McRecken up there on the high side. Russell Worth now up into 4th. And 3 wide back behind out of 2. Oh, we've got one hard in the outside wall. Caution is out, lap 6. And a lot of cars end up in it. Brendan Timon, one of the cars caught up in this mess. It looks like Timon just gets into the 77 of Russell Worth and begins the chaos. Back behind, several cars try and check up, but like DP Riggins ends up bouncing down the track, Justin Branham gets caught in it. Ryan McDaniel gets caught in it. Chris Johnson, DP Riggins, the Mad Bear, Connor Knowlton, all caught up. Chaos here early tonight. As we mentioned, Hickory is a tricky track to drive, especially in a car that is so lightweight, it is almost always just skidding its way around. And with the bumps in this track, these cars, not a lot of grip, very, very lightweight. It does not take much to send one out to the wall. Richie Joplin, however, is on the move. Richie started in 18th. He is already up into 7th. Right behind him, Vern Spring up 9 spots into 8th. A couple of guys already on the move toward the front. Pace car back in. Moniak in control. Fires, green flag back in the air. It'll be interesting to see how the late models do here later tonight. McRecken on the high side trying to battle there. 3 wide for second. And caution is out, lap 13. A wreck back behind. Looks like Gage Branham and Chris Johnson involved. Let's see what happened. Another situation. They were trying to get 3 wide. And, just pushes up the track. Ryan McDaniel right behind. Barely managing to avoid it. Matt Moniak and Kyle Martin still in the front row. Riley Maricchio, Jacob Morgan on the second. Andrew Thornton, Richie Joplin on the third row. Vern Spring, Austin Minute, Matt Bear, and Connor Knowlton rounding out the top 10. Chris Johnson and Gage Branham both hit pit road for repairs under the caution. The late model's definitely going to put on a show. A lot heavier car, but and a lot more power, but not a ton of grip. They begin to stack back up for the restart. Pace car is in. Moniak fires there away. Green flag back in the air, and it looked like McRecken had a problem on the restart. Connor Knowlton quickly goes 3 wide up to the high side. He is making a move toward the front. Jacob Morgan battling Andrew Thornton now. Still a battle for the lead, as Riley Maricchio has made it to the high side on Matt Moniak. The field catching back up. Russell Worth has had a problem behind, no caution. He is towed to pit road. Let's see what happened with Russell. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Just a tap of the brakes. The car goes around. Riley Maricchio has taken the lead. Caution is out, and it looks like Austin Minute and Ryan McDaniel involved. Andrew Thornton also had an incident a moment ago. Let's see what happened with Thornton. Andrew is up battling in the top 5. Gets right to McRecken's bumper. Looked like he might have gotten a love tap. And then the incident that brought out the caution. They try and get 3 wide. Oh, Austin Minute gets loose and clips Ryan McDaniel and goes flying over another driver. Somebody was holding their breath there when that car went flying over their head. Chris Johnson getting his lap back. Ryan McDaniel on pit road. Jacob Morgan still holds on to 4th. Richie Joplin now 13 spots into 5th. Connor Knowlton up to 6th. Matt Bear up to 7th. Brendan Timon in 8th. Vern Spring up 8 spots into 9th. John Barry in 10th. They stack back up for the restart. Matt Moniak choosing to, looks like actually Riley was scored as the leader, so he is restarting on the bottom, and wow, they were close. Green flag back in the air. Riley just sends it to the front, and McRecken's going to try and clear. Top 3 get a bit of a breakaway now. Richie looking for 4th under Jacob Morgan. A little bit of breathing room for Vern Spring. Justin Branham right behind him, but then more side-by-side racing as DP Riggins tries to hold off Andrew Thornton. And Edmund Jones trying to make something happen up top. Riley still in the lead. McRecken in 2nd. Matt Moniak now in 3rd. Richie Joplin in 4th, trying to close in on a podium finish. Connor Knowlton, another one who's been moving up all night long, up 8 spots into 7th place. Trying to find a way past Morgan. Matt Bear has now made his way into the top 5. And caution is out for an incident behind. Looks like John Barry and Vern Spring involved. Vern up on the high side. Barry gets down. Oh, Barry just gets a push, then gets a bump and catches Vern. John Barry does get a waiver out, should put him back on the lead lap. I do believe Austin Minute also going to get one. Ryan McDaniel in 16th. If they see another caution, he will be waved back to the lead lap. Also worth noting, Ryan now has a Legends car with that woody paint. Gotta wonder if his late model is going to have it too. Riley Maricchio has only made one race all season long in the Legends. Trying to make a comeback mid-season, it looks like. Hey, Rob Allers, how are you? Pace car is in. Riley fires their away green back in the air. 14 to go. Knowlton still on the attack. We saw him making moves on the high side earlier. Now looking down low. Oh! Right in front of him, Matt Bear was almost in the bumper of Matt Moniak as Matt has a run underneath McRecken for second. Riley Maricchio loving what's in his mirror as they all battle. He pulls away. Knowlton now looking underneath. John Barry has had a problem. He has recovered. No caution yet. And caution now out. Jacob Morgan involved. With just about 10 laps to go. Richie Joplin may also have been involved. Let's see what happened to Jacob up on the high side into turn one. Gets loose. Edmund Jones gets caught up in it. Richie Joplin on the bottom, 3 wide into turn 3. Just clips the apron. Trying to hold it off the drivers ahead. Gets loose and gets the inside wall. The bigger, heavier late models definitely going to be interesting because they do not turn nearly as well as these Legends cars do. Lights go out on the pace car. They get 1 to green. They'll have 6 laps to go at the line. Riley Maricchio still in control. McRecken on the high side. They fire. Green flag back in the air. And look at this. Moniak looks low quickly, but the door gets shut. Knowlton now up into 4th. Richie Joplin, despite that incident, still holds on to 8th. Up top, trying to get past Chris Johnson. Chris up 7 spots. Holy cow, Chris had a big run out of 2. Maricchio starting to open the gap back up on McRecken and Moniak. Knowlton sitting in 4th. The Mad Bear in 5th. Brendan Timon in 6th. Chris Johnson looking underneath. Oh, we've got one spinning off. It was Moniac. 3 to go. Caution is out. We are going to go to a green-white checkered. Let's see what happened to Matt. Oh, looks like Knowlton got a really big run right into Moniac's back bumper. There was a bit of a checkup, as you saw, right behind that. Matt Bear now up 10 spots into third. Chris Johnson up 10 spots into fourth. Brendan Timon up 6 spots into fifth. Richie Joplin in sixth. Justin Branham in seventh. Both up 12 spots. Worth noting, Richie has not gone in for repairs since that incident that had him hitting the inside wall. And McRecken trying to get a head start, or now they're packing back up. They stack back up. Pace car drops in. Riley in control. He fires. They're away. 2 to go at the line. McRecken giving it everything he's got up on the high side, but Riley clears. Several battles back behind as Chris Johnson tries to come by on the high side. White flag in the air. One more time around for Riley Maricchio. Kyle Martin makes a last lap dive to the bottom. Can he make it stick? At the line, it is Maricchio. McRecken comes home in second. The Mad Bear finishes third. Wow, what a fight. Well, let's talk to our top three, starting with the Mad Bear. Hey, Matt, that was one heck of a race and a wild finish, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get to run the Legends that often, so it's a big learning curve every time I get into the car. But come out there and run some decently competitive laps, you know, can't be too mad with the fourth place right there.
Well, man, actually, you're showing us scored in third. I'm not sure.
On my end, it's showing me fourth.
Oh. Well, Chris is out there celebrating third regardless, man. An awesome win tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother.
Interesting. Our scoring seems to be a little bit off, but let's see if we can talk to Chris Johnson. Chris, looks like you came home third. It was so close. Our scoring showed Matt in third.
Yeah, it was a tight one there.
It definitely was. You, one of the bigger movers in that race. There were several of you coming from the back tonight to have a great run.
Yeah, it was interesting getting through the slower cars. It was just, man, I was just trying not to wreck the car again.
Well, you managed to get it done, and man, a great third place finish, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Chris Johnson comes home third. Kyle McRecken Martin comes home in second. McRecken, the last lap dive just wasn't enough tonight.
Oh, it was not. I did not really want to try and run Riley up into the wall. And dang, that high side hustle is strong with that kid.
It certainly is. But man, that was a great run. You were up there battling for the lead pretty much all night. And man, that last lap move, I was wondering if you could make it stick or if you and Riley were going to end up wadded up in turn 4.
Yeah, no, we spent the whole race up there, so I wasn't really trying to kill both of our runs there. But you know, that was some great racing with Riley. I think we were throwing some crossovers earlier there. Great race with Matt. He was holding the bottom real strong, but yeah, no, this was some great racing, a lot of inside outside moves, and even just high side hustling in general. But yeah, it was great.
Well, great job, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And finally, our winner, Riley Maricchio, who, interesting, the top three were all in the same Discord channel. Riley, going into turn 3, did you think you had lost it?
Honestly, no, because I was racing the 3-car earlier, and I realized that high side was strong. I don't know if you got part of that battle up there, but
yeah, we did.
we were racing up there, and I thought I was going to try to do a crossover early in the race on the 3, but then Kyle was below me. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to try to stick it up top. And I ended up getting such a big run that he cleared me, but I kept going because I had that run. And I managed to get back up to his door. So I realized the high side was actually stronger than I thought, with even the setups like super tight. But yeah, we had one lap of practice today. That was our qualify lap. We couldn't get 2 of them in because we didn't have enough time. I just hopped over from the official race. But yeah, great race with Kyle. Whoever the 3-car was, that was fun too. And we just kept our nose clean, and we won.
Well, great job, man. You guys put on one heck of a show tonight, and another great win, buddy.
Yeah, I'd like to thank EPI Setup Shops and JTT Racing for all this. And, of course, you. Love the streams. And thanks to Ed for making this happen.
All right, buddy. Congratulations.
All right. Thanks, Doug.
Kevin. Man, well, Chris Johnson will get another opportunity to make his fans proud here in a few moments. Don't go anywhere. They're going to put the Legends cars up, unload those late models, and we'll see what they can do here at Hickory. Stay around, folks. That new format coming tonight as well. This ought to be good. Don't go anywhere.